Hello Wanderers and welcome back to the Commonwealth. Today we're looking at a unique settlement mod, the Hotel Rexford Manager by Abaddon.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again, or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
Hey.
Before you even start, let's get to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Can you tell me a bit about this hotel?
Oh, why do they always have questions? The Hotel Rexford used to be a grand establishment. We even had guests that didn't throw up all over the floor. But now the only people who come by are looking for somewhere to nurse a hangover or shoot up. This place used to be flowing with high-end chems, beautiful clients, and oh, the parties. But now he just stews in the back office and disgraces his parents' memory. I swear, if they knew how far he's fallen, they'd die all over again. So why don't you rent a room before I get worked up?
Here's your money.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
The Rexford Manager Hotel mod allows you to turn the hotel into a settlement that you can then craft and design to your liking. By activating this adorable little workshop, you'll have access to the settlement management system within the hotel, all the rooms within it, which will be nav meshed for your followers and whoever you choose to rehome here, as well as the guests. The description reads, "Welcome to the Hotel Rexford Manager. We have completed our construction work and renovations on the 4th and 5th floors and are now providing you with 8 new rooms. The mod provides you with 8 extra rooms to work with, mini bars in most rooms, and a mute bartender with a wide array of drinks. And look who I ran into while I was exploring settlement options."
No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault Tech?
I am Vault-Tech. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tech never told me that. Unbelievable. Well,
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
you know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God, I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement, once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tech sales experience.
Maybe we can convince him to head back to Sanctuary.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Oh, he looks so happy now. This mod also adds a new type of alcohol, Rexford's Blend Whiskey. It has +4 strength, +3 luck, cold resistance, and reduces intelligence by -2. A special Hotel Rexford brand that is only served in our hotel, as the whiskey in other bars was sometimes used for expensive renovations by the innkeepers, unbeatable on any cold winter night. I really like the challenge of fixer-uppers in general, so I think that this mod would be a perfect way to really explore what you could do with these sort of trashed and forgotten rooms, trying to turn this hotel into something really lore-friendly, but at the same time maybe a little bit more sophisticated, and showing what the evolution of the wasteland could look like in Good Neighbor, which is actually one of my favorite neighborhoods. It's so quirky and different. In the past, I used to like scrapping everything and starting on settlements, especially ones that I would live in, with a clean slate. But now I'm really trying to work with the items and with the environment that's there in order to create something that looks even more realistic and utilizing some of the assets for building that I usually don't. So this would be a great place to experiment with that too.
Hey there.
And this is the bartender, Mr. Mute. Needless to say, he's a good listener. I find this mod to be very creative and versatile. Building in the wasteland can be so much fun, but after a while, it can be a little bit repetitive depending on the spaces that you choose for your settlements and for your homes. So I love stumbling upon mods like this that give you a different flavor to what life in the wasteland is like, and in neighborhoods that you wouldn't necessarily think of circulating as much if you didn't have an investment, I guess, like this place is now. And maybe you're like me and you find it really therapeutic to just scrap the junk and replace it with some new flooring, walls, and just, sprucing up the place a little bit, rebuilding the wasteland. When I found this mod, I immediately had a ton of ideas on how I would decorate it and what other mods I would use in order to find paintings and other things that would match. And I also got this vibe of the New Vegas casino style that I would love to implement here, because I really think that it would fit kind of perfectly, actually. Of course, that's gonna have to be for another video because there's a lot of cleanup to do in this place. I'm not sure how to get rid of these bloodstains, but I'll think of something. Remember to always quick save before and intermittently when you're scrapping in a settlement, because it's super easy to just lose a little bit of control and then end up scrapping something that you didn't want to. And as far as I know, there's no undo buttons, so it can be a little bit frustrating if you've done a lot of work already. One cool thing is that you can open up these boarded up windows and then you get this amazing view of the city from pretty much all of the locations, and I really recommend it. It changes the atmosphere completely. I'll have to think of a better way to cover that up. Builders, let me know what you would do to transform this space. I'd love to hear your ideas down below. I bet there are some good ones.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the place?
Seems like my kind of place.
Bit of a rough town, but beats cowering behind the walls of Diamond City, that's for damn sure.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually fixing stuff over at the Hotel Rexford, or drinking that swill down at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Hi.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
You stepped through the gate? You got balls.
I think you've stepped into the wrong place, sweetheart. You don't look like you need the memory den. Do you even know what we do here?
Something about memories?
Oh, well, I'm glad to meet someone who pays attention to the name. That's right. We let you relive the past. Now, I hate to turn such a clever girl away, but we aren't accepting new clients right now.
Why not?
Look, it's no secret that reliving a memory can be about having a good time, or helpful in remembering something you've forgotten or lost. But like anything worth doing in life, honey, it's got a kick to it, and the first time can be traumatic. So I keep the client list very small. People I trust. It helps us avoid a lot of unpleasantness.
You're cautious. I respect that. But I think I can handle it. If you'll just give me a chance.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in giving you a trial run. Now, memories involving other people are easiest. Recent events involving loved ones. Does anything come to mind?
I lost my baby recently. Kidnapping. I'd do anything to see him again.
A missing child. Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. But I think we can help you. All right, sit down in the lounger. Let's see what memory we can find. Dr. Amari, we have a new client. Can you find a memory we can plug into?
What kind of memory are we looking for?
Our client is a mother. Look for a memory about her baby.
All right. Scanning the hippocampus. I found something. Very recent. The sync with the temporal lobes is strong.
One. Lift the curtain, honey. It's showtime.
Here you are. Your memory. Just relax. We'll be monitoring your vitals on this end.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working.
How could you be a part of this?
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost.
How could you be a part of this?
Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I got it. Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once. I'm not giving you short!
Why are you doing this? God.
Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized. Initialized.
We are reaching the end of the memory. Hold on. Try to calm down. Your blood pressure is spiking. I'll have you out of there in 3, 2, 1.
Easy there, sweetheart. Easy.
Irma.
I'm so sorry. If I had any idea that we were going to put you through that again, I would have said no.
Those people kidnapped my baby. I have to find them.
Oh, I wouldn't even know where to start, honey. No, what you need is a detective. I have a friend, Nick Valentine. He works out of Diamond City. Trust me, honey, he's the best. He can find anyone.
Your memories of Vault 111? I'm so sorry we put you through that again.
Hi.
Good neighbors crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
Escape? What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to the Silver Shroud vs. Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
Aren't there other survivors from that time?
Oh, sure. There were a lot of us schools that lived back then, but none of us looked as good as you. Are you really that old?
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
How did you get used to everything?
Mainly I focused on survival. It got real bad after the bombs fell. For a long while, I tried not to think of the good old days. Just too painful. But it's all we got now. So we gotta try and make it better. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down. You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
Let's trade some things.
They didn't tell me much, Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives. Look at you. 2 centuries, and your skin's as smooth as a baby. You know, things are looking up. I can feel it this time.
Thanks for spending some time in Fallout with me today. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. And until the next one, friends, stay safe and happy wanderings.
Hate the Institute. Follow the freedom trail, sister.